into a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Sooners will kick it away to get this game going. Turner trying to create good field position. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. I love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver, and the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
Takes the handoff on the counter play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll run the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I love the risky take here by this offensive coordinator and head coach, deciding to go for it on 4th and goal, and it pays off. Nice touchdown to get things going.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Sooners come to the line to run a hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the receiver.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He hands it off from the gun. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get 1st downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
Second down. We're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. The pass rush closing in. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. Start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Toss play, running right. He shreds the tackle. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. There's the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
will throw this out of the RPO. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum at Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in the calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. They get him down, but he thought it good line in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Wide open downfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Go back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. As the tight end flanks out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
And the Sooners will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quick throw by the quarterback on the RPO. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. On the move now. Takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got it with room to roam. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 23. Brought it out and tried to make the play with good coverage that time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Motion now from the tight end. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on fourth.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime.
Let's go.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags a good throw. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Tanner. Come on, set.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Wide open downfield. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. No huddle here for the offense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They were not going to catch him that time.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day. Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to pass here on second down. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his...
Now here he goes. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The comeback is on.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Going with the old counter run here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Nice throw. Caught for a completion. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! All the way to the end zone. What a play! Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Sooners come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That picks up a first down, spotted at the 39. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
To tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Sooners will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw. 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned their previous ruling on that play. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he's tackling at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play. They sack it. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Delayed handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
And the Aggies will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking right, this one caught. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the 1st.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing.
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it to the right side. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Aggies line up with a first and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Running with purpose. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. That is broken up and incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the left. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Past the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. They're going to run it. Breaks in open space. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
He's got the first and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself.
Spin move and still going. What a catch and run by the junior.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal.
Phase 27.
It's a quick grab. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense really clicking.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT is good. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Now, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. It's second down. Leaning on the run game here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Moves out of the pocket. Contact as he threw it. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Going toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it's a bunch formation. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. And we're able to get him down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today. I don't know if he's done yet.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. What a decision. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble on a 2-point conversion. You have to protect the ball much better than that.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. No press here. The defense backing away. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
It's another deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. Back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete on the final play, but they round up the win. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure.